Dear Benny, hi, how are you? Love the hat, by the way. You may not have noticed, but I've been absent for a while. I wanted to tell you why and how I've been finding my own style. A new way of looking at the world beyond the errors of the past. You see, I've read all of your teachings and I can't see how they last. Where angels feared to tread has now become the beaten track, but for every step that we took forward, the church took 2 steps back. It took you 400 years just to pardon Galileo, while the murderer of Hypatia still enjoys his saintly halo. It was these hypocrisies of the church that drove me from the flock, though I still clung to the ideas and kept some belief in stock, that Jesus really loved me and God was close at hand, and the day was fast approaching when we'd find the promised land. When people could stand together and colour wouldn't mean a thing, but I slowly began to realise that's not the message that God brings. He constantly plays favourites, setting nations against each other, tearing apart families, pitting brother against brother, the Jew and the Gentile, the Muslim and the infidel, the terrorist gaining heaven while their victims go to hell. This God isn't worth my worship or the thanks that he demands. And things have gotten so much better now the power's in our hands. Life expectancy has tripled, smallpox has been made extinct. Our eyes pierced the veil of heaven and what was hazy is now distinct. A cacophony of symphonies all composed in mathematics. A ballet of matter and energy performing cosmic acrobatics. Why didn't your book tell me I was born of a supernova? Instead demanding belief in what an ancient madman told you. Houses can't catch leprosy. Epilepsy's not possession. And when it comes to sex, what the fuck's with your obsession with what grown men and women do in the privacy of their own home? Why do you care where they put it? You've got problems of your own. You let suffer the little children while the paedophiles protected. The people wanted a shepherd, but it's a wolf that was elected. You spread disease and misery with every denial of tested science, so people remain upon their knees out of terror and compliance. So please excuse my harshness after breaking religion's spell, and if by chance your God is real, I'll save you a seat in hell.
Gotta be one of the most ludicrous fucking beliefs ever. Like these vampire priests sink their twin fangs of guilt and sin into you as a child and suck your joy of life out of you the rest of your fucking existence. And I love watching the Pope bounce around in his little Pope mobile. 3 feet of bulletproof plexiglass around it. Boy, there's faith in action. The whole image is eternal suffering awaits anyone who questions God's infinite love. That's the message, isn't it, that we're brought with?